Colorado.
Mr. President, I ask the quorum call be vitiated.
Without objection.
Thank you. Mr. President, I ask unanimous consent the Senate proceed to a period of morning business with senators permitted to speak therein for up to 10 minutes each.
Without objection.
Thank you. I ask unanimous consent the Senate proceed to the consideration of H.R. 3001, which was received from the House and is at the desk.
Clerk will report.
H.R. 3001, an act to award a Congressional Gold Medal to Raoul Wallenberg in recognition of his achievements and heroic actions during the Holocaust.
Is there objection to proceeding to the measure? Without objection.
Mr. President, I ask unanimous consent the bill be read 3 times and passed, the motion to reconsider be laid upon the table without any intervening action or debate, and any related statements be printed in the record as if read.
Without objection.
Thank you, Mr. President. I ask unanimous consent the Senate proceed to the consideration of H.R. 4155, which was received from the House and is at the desk.
The clerk will report.
H.R. 4155, an act to direct the head of each federal department and agency to treat relevant military training as sufficient to satisfy training or certification requirements for federal licenses.
Is there objection to proceeding to the measure? Without objection.
Mr. President, I ask unanimous consent the bill be read 3 times and passed, the motion to reconsider be laid upon the table with no intervening action or debate, and any related statements be printed in the record as if read.
Without objection.
Thank you, Mr. President. Mr. President, I ask unanimous consent that when the Senate completes its business today, it adjourn until 9:30 a.m. on Thursday, July 12th, that following the prayer and pledge, the journal of proceedings be approved to date, the morning hour be deemed expired, and the time for the 2 leaders be reserved for their use later in the day. That the majority leader be recognized and the first hour be equally divided and controlled between the 2 leaders or their designees, with the majority controlling the first half and the Republicans controlling the final half.
Without objection.
This evening, the majority leader filed cloture on the Landrieu substitute and the underlying Small Business Jobs and Tax Relief Act. As a result, the filing deadline for amendments to the Landrieu substitute amendment and to S2237 is 1 p.m. tomorrow. Unless an agreement is reached, the cloture votes will be on Friday, but we hope we can come to agreement to have some tomorrow. If there's no further business to come before the Senate, I ask that it adjourn under the previous order.
The Senate stands adjourned until 9:30 a.m. tomorrow.